Hi, this is Taylor,
Dana, and Morgan.
and we are here to teach you about invoices. An invoice is a piece of paper that comes with something that has been ordered and received.
And a statement is a type of document that takes all the invoices from orders the customer has made for that time period and it adds everything that they've ordered and received.
So this is the basic layout of an invoice. First at the top we have the seller's identification, which includes their name, address, phone number, things like that. And then over here we have the seller's invoice number, which is just an identification number of the transaction for the seller. Down here we have the to, which is the buyer's identification, so it's the name and mailing address of the buyer. And then the ship to is the address where the merchandise will actually be shipped. Sometimes that isn't always the same as the buyer's mailing address.
Right here we have the invoice date, and the invoice date is when the invoice was written. The salesman is who sold the product to the person that ordered it. The shipped via is either the post office, FedEx, or UPS. Those are the most common. FOB point means free on board, and that's a section detailing who pays the shipping company and when the title is transferred. Terms means terms of sale, section detailing date of payment and cash discount.
Okay, then quantity ordered is how much you are wanting of an item, and then quantity shipped is how much that company actually shipped to the customer because all of the items may not be available. The description is a detailed description of the merchandise including order number. The item price is the price per item, and then the total is the price per item, and it can be multiplied by the quantity, and then that's how you find the total.
Then down here we have the subtotal, which is the total of the total column here that has all the merchandise costs. The sales tax is the tax that's applied to your subtotal, and it usually differs from state to state. Your shipping and handling is the shipping charges for the product, and that usually depends on where the product is actually going to be shipped to. And other is things like discounts or maybe some other terms that have been established. And then your total down here is the total amount of the invoice, including the merchandise cost and other charges or discounts. Okay, so here's an example of filling out an invoice. Here at the top we have the seller's information, so Organic Grain Cereal Company with their address. And here's the invoice number. And then down here we have who Organic Grain Cereal Company actually sold the products to with their mailing address. And then the ship to over here, which is where the products will actually be shipped to.
And right here we have the invoice date, and it was ordered on March 1st, 2015. And the salesman was Cody, and it was shipped via FedEx. And the FOB point is Boulder, Colorado. And the terms is net 45 days.
Okay, and then the quantity ordered was 55 cases, and then shipped was also 55 cases, and the description was Corn Crunchies 24-ounce packages. And the unit price was $22.19. The total is making it $1,220.45. And then there was 28 cases and 28 shipped, and then those were the fruit and nut flakes. They were 24-ounce packages. The unit price is $19.34, and the total is $541.50. $1,000.52. Then ordered was 41 cases. Shipped was only 22 cases. And those were the rice and wheat flakes. There were 16-ounce packages. The unit price was $21.14, and the total is $465.08.
Okay, now down at the subtotal, you just take the total amount of the merchandise and add it together, which is $2,227.05. The sales tax is 0% because this company happens to be tax exempt. The shipping and handling charges were $67.45. Other, in this case, was insurance charges, which cost $33, for a total of $2,327.50.
And that is how you fill out an invoice.